In this Persona music review, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about this software. If you have any questions, please be sure to comment them down below, and I'll also be sure to leave a discounted link down there so you can always get your money's worth for Persona Music. Persona Music is a software where you can license the same music that Hollywood studios use without any copyright claims. Now off that sentence, this software is an insane software, and I'm really excited to actually be getting into this one. So this is what you should see once you've first sort of logged in, or even just signing up for the first time. It's pretty much the dashboard or the enter section of the Persona Music software. So we're going to go ahead and jump straight into it, and I'm going to go through some of the sections and then go through them in more detail as we go throughout the review. So again, this is what you should land on. So straight off the bat, we have kind of like a showcase of one of the music or one of the playlists. It shows this guy's Hayden's playlist right here, saying one playlist, and you can actually start ahead and play it straight away, or even go through the playlist. So as we scroll on through, right below that we can have some recommended playlists, curated playlists, or even just normal music. There's large lists of playlists for you to use, again from playlists that actually Hollywood studios uses, or even just movie studios in general. There's just a lot of good songs or playlists on here. So it's really insane that Hollywood actually uses the same music as on this software. So if you're a movie maker yourself, or even just a YouTuber looking to look like a premium YouTuber, this is a good software to use because you'll be on the same level as Hollywood pretty much. So again, there's a huge variety of different types that you can actually look through and scroll through, and kind of depends on your type of music you're looking for. So we can click these arrows on the side and you can see we've got Logan Paul here, which kind of shows his curated playlist, new rock stars. Kind of just scroll through these. You've got the Emmy award winning soundtracks, which is insane, and then some more music down here. So again, as we scroll through now, we're going to the latest track. So this is just the home section of the software, and up here we have the music and playlists, which are more sections based on these areas without just kind of skimming over it. So on the latest tracks, you can see we can actually sort out music from genres to moods, instruments, video types, and even just reset the filtering that you're doing. Right here is where the music is. So you can see the name of it, who it was by, what tags it has, kind of how the music actually is. So this 11th hour one is cinematic, dramatic, and powerful. Pretty cool that you can see what type of music it is straight off there. And if you click those three buttons, you can see there's more tags, and you can see what type of album it is, BPM, when it was released, and the ISRC. So really good details that even if you're just a music producer yourself, you can look into that and understand the insane details that this software provides. It's really good, and I really like all these features. Personally, I really like this software. So you can just play the music straight here by clicking play, and it should then open it up here by opening up a little section, and you can pretty much just play it here. You can see the long version of the track, you can also see it there, and you can also change the volume here. You can add it to favorites, add to project, and also download it. We'll go through the favorites and project in a minute, but as you can see, this is just the area where you can quickly look over some of the music and see what you feel about it. So again, spend a lot of time going through these, your own preferences and your own kind of likes, decide which type of music you want to use. So you can scroll all the way to the bottom, it'll load more, and just keep scrolling forever and how many music this software actually provides. So let's say now we wanted to filter something out. So if we click on genre, we can actually choose, let's say, acoustic, and it then filters out the search for acoustic music. Click on it, play it, and go through the same process as before. Again, if you like it, just add it to your favorites, add it to a project, or even download it. So now before we actually move on to the music section up here and the playlist section, I'm going to go onto the account section just to show you guys a bit of something you actually want to make sure you've entered or registered with the software before you actually start using this music. Now that I've finished the home page and we're going into more of the music sections, go to your account section, which is up here in the top right hand corner. Once you are on the account section, go over to the linked accounts right here, and you can actually add your YouTube channel that you're going to use this music for, so you don't get copyrighted. It's pretty much a solid area, so the software doesn't copyright you, it knows who you are, and you don't get copyrighted. You can use as much music as you want, and you know that you're safe. It's definitely a safety option that you want to go ahead and do this, otherwise you will get copyrighted. So as you can see, it says here, add your YouTube channel in order to download tracks so that we can whitelist your channel. Put in your channel name, channel ID, and then click continue. It's easy as that. Go ahead and do that before you use the music. So now as we move on to the music section, up here in the top left, we've been on the home, now we're on the music, and then we'll eventually get to the playlist. So on the music section, it's just more of a defined area for the home section where it had all the playlists and everything, but now you can actually kind of get into the more information based sections and just see more of the music rather than going straight off the home page. So again, on the left hand side we have the genres, moods, instruments, video types, and then you can reset the filtering, and you have your recommended playlist here. This should change obviously as you listen to more different types of music, and it gets recommended for you personally. So again, click on one you like. Let's say we click on the new Rockstars playlist, and we can actually see the tracks and the playlist itself, and then go through the tracks that the new Rockstars use. Click play on them, and the music should, as you can see, it starts playing, and then you can add it to your favorites. So now we're going to go ahead and actually add this one to our favorites, so we can now see the favorite section and how it actually adds. Let's go ahead and add another one. We can just add this one, and you can scroll through, play them, and see which ones you like. So to go onto your favorites, go onto this account section, open it up and click favorites. Now once you are on your favorite section, you can see we actually have now 3 favorites on this software. It's a really great feature personally, I think, because you can then not lose the music that you actually like. Maybe you want to use it but not right now, and you want to use it in the future. So it's a really cool feature that I personally like, because you can kind of save it for the future, like a lot of other music softwares, but this time it's ones that Hollywood use. Again, I really can't get over that fact, and it's a really good software for that. So it's a really well established software for kind of YouTubers or even movie makers, because not only can you actually find the music that Hollywood uses, it's also a really good interface, easy to use, and really straightforward. So now we've got our favorites, we can also add them to a project. So if you just click add to a project, it says create project, and you can actually start creating your project that maybe you want to use certain music for. So I just went ahead and named the project reviews for the sake of this review, and we're also going to give it the same description. So now we click create, and it should say the project reviews has been created, everyone pretends added. So now we've got that song actually added to a project, and on our project section we now have our project with that song. Now you can go through even back to your favorites or even back to the music section and kind of just add multiple to your project by choosing your project once you select add to project. Go ahead, do that, find which type of music you like, add it to a project, kind of like your own playlist. You can also see your downloads if you downloaded any songs, and your purchases all in the My Music section. Really straightforward, really simple and easy to use. Personally, I really like that it's really integrated, really insane, and easy to use. Again, it's really good software. So now moving on to the playlist sections up here, we can actually see creators or musicians from different types of people who use this software. So again, we've got the Emmy Award winning soundtracks, New Rockstars, Logan Paul, John Simo, different types of people. You can see the musicians if you're looking for a certain musician, and also search a certain artist, genre or mood up there if you don't really want to filter it out and you're looking for something in particular. So personally, I love this software because it's simple and easy to use on Hollywood level. So once you've actually then found your music, found your taste, and found what you're working towards on this software, you can then take it, go off, and use the music. And there you go, that is it for the Persona Music software review. Overall, this is an insane software, and personally I really love this software. I love it because it is just a software that Hollywood Music is listed, and you don't get copyright claimed for using it once you actually whitelist your channel on here. So then you can go off, make your YouTube videos, movies, whatever you want to make, etc. with Hollywood level music and not get copyrighted, and just that as a baseline fact is a really great feature for our software. Would I recommend this to anyone? Yes, I absolutely would. This is one of the top softwares out there for a feature or software like this. This is probably the one you should use if you're looking for Hollywood music to use. Would I use it myself? Yes, I would. Overall, I think it's a 10 out of 10 software. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.